Hello everyone, my name is Braden Chase and welcome to Easy Funnel System. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this question that I get a lot actually. So this is Easy Funnel System, right? So I talk about funnels a lot because funnels are awesome. And I get that question, do I really need a funnel? And the short answer is yes, you do. But why? And part of that is there's often a misunderstanding about what a funnel is. So that's the question, like, what do I really need a funnel? Well, what is a funnel, right? And we talk about that for a little bit. So here you go. What is a funnel? A funnel is a purposefully crafted journey or path that you take your client or customer through with the purpose of maximum customer satisfaction. That's what you're trying to do, to make your customer as happy, as excited, as satisfied as you possibly can with your product, with your service, with whatever that's going on. Okay, so in their simple form, a funnel is, hi, nice to meet you, step one. My name is this. I have this cool product. It's so awesome and it will help you because of this. Come buy it, right? 2. Here's where you buy it. Put in your information. 3. 4. Thank you for buying my stuff. Here it is, right? Give it to you. Okay, I mean that's the 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a funnel. Okay. I like you. Nice to meet you. I have cool stuff. Thanks for buying. Here's my stuff. Pay for it. Thank you for buying my stuff. Now, when we're online and we're running courses or we're doing online things, which is what I mostly do is online things, those end up being a page, right? So you have 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page. Some funnels are much larger than that, and you'll have 10, 20, 30 pages, but usually not. It's pretty rare to have a funnel, a normal funnel, a standard funnel for a normal one-person business or like an entrepreneur type business that's much more than about 10 to 20 pages. But what's important to explain and understand is these principles of a funnel. So with those basic steps, as we go through those basic pieces, hi, here I am, here's my cool stuff, buy my cool stuff, thank you for buying my cool stuff, whatever, that process we're going on here. If you take that idea and you move it into a physical store, you have the same thing. You have your signs out front. Hi, this is who I am. You walk in and there's things around. Look at my cool stuff. You have a checkout stand or whatever, right? A person there to take the money. Thank you for buying buy my stuff. Here's your information. Give me the money, whatever. Here's your stuff. And then the last page, thank you for buying my stuff. See you later. Come again soon. That's the steps of sales. Those are the steps of a funnel. Now, the difference with a funnel as I do it and as the people in my world and the people who specialize in funnels do it, is that instead of it being a random process where every single customer who comes in is going to get a little bit different experience and a little bit this, and maybe I'll say things a little bit differently, we systematize the structure. So every person who comes in gets the same beginning and the same message, and then the same experience in checkout, and then the same thank you page, and then the same communications and emails coming afterwards, or phone calls, or whatever needs to happen. There's this consistency that's involved. Now, when the principle that sticks with me about this is years ago, there was I'm trying not to say the brand name, but there was a haircut place that I went to get a haircut. And I went in there and I was just kind of random. I went in there, got my haircut, and I was like, wow, this is a really good haircut. This was awesome. And then about a month and a half later, I go back in, go to the same lady, and to get a haircut again, because it was totally awesome. It was one of my favorite haircuts ever. And I go in there and she gets in there and she kind of like, kind of does it, and she just kind of buzzes my hair off and it's gone. And I was like, oh, that wasn't as good as the last time. That's disappointing. Now I'm frustrated. Well, maybe she's having a bad day, something, to be nice about it, something. So about 6 weeks later, I go back in to get another one. And this time the haircut's not as good as the first one, but not as bad as the last one. It's kind of in between. And I'm like, by that time, I'm just like, I'm done. This isn't even fine. I mean, I can't handle this, right? Because I don't even know what I'm expecting. Every time I walk in, it's a different experience. It's a different haircut. I'm like, I have the same haircut. I've had the same haircut for years. Why is this changing? It's very frustrating. And I ended up just stopping. I'm like, I'm not going here anymore because I couldn't handle the confusion and the instability. And I'm like, am I going to get a good haircut today? What's going on? And we all experience that where no matter what we're going through. If the experiences we are having are consistent, then we can improve on those, or we can experience them and we know what's going to happen. And that improves our trust. It helps us be calm, right? The systems and the routines that we have during our day. We wake up at this time, we go to work at this time, we come home at this time. These routines are good for us and they help stabilize our life in a lot of different ways. If your day were constantly and completely without structure, you couldn't ever find anything. Like, where's your toothbrush? I don't know. Maybe in the kitchen. I mean, where are the pots and pans? I don't know. Maybe in the bedroom. Like, you couldn't even get out of bed. You couldn't even be in bed because you wouldn't know where it was in the first place, and you probably wouldn't have a job to be able to make the money to buy the bed. I mean, you have to have structure in order just to be successful, in order to function. And that structure helps everything work. And we're just taking that same principle and putting it into this process of helping our customers, helping our students, helping our clients in the best way possible to make them just as happy as you possibly can. And the quintessential example of this is, would you like fries with that? This is a funnel. This McDonald's is just this beautiful example of a funnel and of salesmanship and of how this process works. Now, I'm not a big fan of the quality of their food, so we're going to kind of set that off to the side for a minute. But as a business is concerned, they are exemplar. When you walk into McDonald's, you know everything that's going on. There is no confusion at all. Where do I get the food? From over there. Where do I pay for the food? Right there. Where's the menu? Right there. Where do I get the drinks? Right there. Where do I sit down? Right there. Where's the door? Like, everything is obvious. You know exactly what's going on. And if you go into a McDonald's in Iowa, or you go to a McDonald's in Idaho, or you go to a McDonald's in Italy, it's all the same thing. There's the people, that's where I pay, there's my menu, those are the drinks. Everything's the same. And that consistency makes things easier. I have a friend who took a 6-month trip and went backpacking through Europe. And when he got home, he sent a message to the CEO of McDonald's and he said, "Thank you for keeping me alive. Because everywhere I went, I couldn't speak all of the languages, but no matter where I went, I could walk in and say, 'Big Mac,' and they would give me food and everything was okay because there's this consistency, right? It's valuable, and he went there because of that. Anyway, it's very important. The other part of this, right? So we talked a lot about kind of these smaller funnels, but the principles of funnels also apply to really, really big companies. The same principles are involved. And the example that I love for this is actually Amazon. Amazon, massive. I love Amazon. Amazon's great. And it has funnels. Here's your big open page. Welcome, we're Amazon. What would you like? Search up here. Click on this, find your things. Bam, here's a product, here's a product, here's a product. As soon as you click on that, what does it move you to? Here's my cool thing with my reviews and my explanations and my tools. Buy this thing right there. Then it moves you into the cart. The cart says, okay, here's how you pay and buy this thing. And then when you're done, thank you for buying this thing. Do you want to buy anything else? It is a funnel. It's probably the world's largest funnel, right? Because it's huge, but it's still a funnel. So can we use these same principles that Amazon uses, that McDonald's uses, that little mom and pop stores use as well? Can we use those in our online businesses, in our online courses? Of course we can. And using the easy funnel system is the easiest way to make that happen for you in the fastest, most efficient way, and probably the most inexpensive way as well. But Thank you all tonight. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you tomorrow.